And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Walker, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for Nesmith. Halliburton against MP. It's interesting, Shams, that Commissioner Silver said injuries in the 2025 playoffs were the second lowest in a decade, but big injuries, Achilles injuries to Tatum and Lillard and Halliburton. It didn't feel that way.
No, and it's really unfortunate. Those are some really serious injuries to some seriously important players in the NBA, and given the gravity of that, it's clearly an issue that goes beyond the playoffs. I'm told the league is continuing to gather the data. Of course, player health is in everyone's best interest of the league. Adam Silver, they're paying a very close eye to this.
And a slam dunk by Toppin.
A quality pass, setting up a quality shot. It's just textbook basketball.
Nets leading by 3. Here's MP on the take. That one's good. 7 for 10 now.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checked. Jobs with younger teams like OKC taking the reins. New stars for fans to get acquainted with. Any concern there for the league?
You know, BA, I think the parity in all these young up-and-coming players is good, and it would probably be more of a concern if these young teams weren't as formidable. But listen, stars like LeBron James, Stephen Curry, Kevin Durant, they have had their heyday. You want to see that next generation of players ready to carry the mantle, whether that's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Anthony Edwards, Luka Doncic, Cooper Flag, and this goes on.
Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Halliburton is out there with T.J. McConnell, and it's Nembhard in at the 3. That's the 5 for the Pacers. Indiana making a switch here. Huff's checked in.
One of those guys who came into the league with great expectations. MP has met those and did so.
Now here's Siakam. His last outing, he had 24 points.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
To the inside, and we've heard greats like KD and LeBron question ring culture in the NBA, Shams.
They both chased after championships as well, though. They've both gone after those rings. And so, for sure, counting rings, that definitely oversimplifies the legacy of the game. We have to see exactly how the player's body of work stacks up. Everyone's going to have their own opinion. Everyone's going to have their take. And trying to influence public opinion is a tricky game. At the end of the day, people are going to look at stats. They're going to look at how many championships you win. They're going to look at the entire body of work. And rings culture is a part of that to an extent.
Yeah, and think about the civic pride that comes to a city that an organization is in when they do win a championship.
Kevin Durant won 2 rings with the Warriors when he went there. LeBron James won 2 rings with the Miami Heat when he went there. So they both have gone and sought after that culture that comes with championship pedigree.
And for an update on MP, let's send it over to Allie.
Well, you might have heard earlier that MP and the team were late arrivals to the arena. The team bus was delayed due to a significant increase in traffic. Fortunately, they were able to get some of the regular warm-up routine in, albeit a truncated version. We'll see if that leads to a slow start.
Not ideal, especially in a game of this magnitude. Thank you. Toppin, he's checked in for Huff. And a change for the Nets. Claxton's checked in.
Gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss. The young guys can be so fearless. Just look at MP battling there inside.
Well, here in the second quarter, he's starting to dial up his aggressiveness as far as working himself to the free throw line.
Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Nesmith comes in for McConnell. Thomas, he's checked in for Brooklyn.
Got a 3 to fall in the first, and now his second in this quarter. Not a trend the defense wants to see.
All right, Chums, we know you got to hop back on your phone in case you have to break any news. Thank you for being with us here tonight. Great stuff.
Happy to be here, BA. Thank you.
Yeah, no one is more locked in on the league. If there's a move happening, Shams knows about it before the players do.
From outside, off the mark. For Brooklyn, they've gone 5 of 10 in the second quarter. MP inside, defended by Halliburton, and the basket by MP.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Nembhard to pass to Toppin. Here's Mathurin. Claxton with a rebound.
Look, the defense was locked in on him there. They know how dangerous he can be, and they guarded him perfectly.
Shaken big. Muscling it home. MP.
That is a play that is beyond his years. MP takes the contact and still gets it to fall.
Pass to Halliburton. Fires the three. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Oh, he is feeling it. 3 trifectas here in the second quarter. 4 already for the game.
MP making his presence felt.
This man has entered the zone. Great shooting performance from him all game long.
The layup off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Nets out in front. They lead by 3. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
I think for Brooklyn, a tall order for them in this one. Looking to steal a win from a very good team. On paper, it's a...
And when we look at the first half for the Nets, a close contest so far.
I love how they're running their offense. They look sharp.
Yeah, hitting shots at a high clip. They'll need more of the same to pull away in this one.
Appreciate you joining us. It's been our distinct pleasure, and I mean that. Let's now take you back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half. Could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shot within the flow of the offense.
And when it comes to taking an offense out of its rhythm, what are some of the primary methods, Grant?
Well, BA, you have to disrupt their flow. That can come from steals, deflections, block shots, even change shots. Anything that makes them feel uncomfortable.
On the floor for the Nets, Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. MP is out there with Cameron Thomas. And it's Claxton in at the center position. Halliburton right side. Back to Siakam. Some nice passing by Indiana here. There's Nesmith with the three. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's MP. Drives to the hoop. Doesn't go that time. Halliburton, the pass to Siakam. For the lead. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opening.
Porter, the pass to MP. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third.
That's not how you want to come out of the break. 3 straight misses. They need to settle in quick.
RJ looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns. What a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now that's how you reboot a team.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. The latest edition of the Power Rankings. Always fun to see where everyone in the league stands. You look at the Bulls, they're making moves up the standings, claiming that 4th spot.
Seeing where the Nets are, they're in the lower end of the rankings and headed down. Not the position you want to find yourself in. Now we'll see if they can stabilize in the coming games.
Now here's MP. He's got 25.
Some people could say he's struggling on offense this period. I like to think of more of drowning. Just can't seem to find his confidence.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
And here's Indiana now. After the basket by Brooklyn. Toppin passes to Nesmith. Siakam outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Halliburton. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got rebound number 7 tonight. MP with it, and it's Toppin picking him up. MP shot is
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Halliburton outside. Off target with the 3.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
And here's MP from outside. And Toppin pulls it down. Nesmith on the wing. Halliburton up top. Puts it up. Gets a very good look and converts. 18 points for Tyrese Halliburton.
What a release. Halliburton getting rid of it.
Nets trail by 4. Here's MP. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
1:25 left in the third quarter of the game. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for one more. And that's going to send MP to the free throw line. Benedict Mathurin picks one up. Catching up on the changes for Indiana. Huff's checked in for Toppin. Walker comes in for Siakam. Nembhard, he's checked in for Mathurin. And T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nesmith. Brooklyn also changing it up. Sharp comes in for Claxton. And Williams is subbed in for Michael Porter. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks a lot. Well, the Pacers are moving as one. Coach Rick Carlisle said the thing I love about this team is that we're a true team. We're a group that needs each other. We work at communication. We're collaborative. We make sure our guys have a voice, and we're all in it together. B.A., back to you.
They win by committee. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. Now here's MP. 33 points for him. For the lead. Here's Sharp. And he jams it home with authority.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
Nembhard outside. That's good. And Halliburton gets the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. A hard-fought matchup. 7 lead changes thus far.
And these teams have been sparring from the get-go, neither able to land the knockout blow.
That takes us to the end of the third quarter. What a game. Neither team giving ground. Indiana ahead, up 1. And we're just moments away from the start of quarter number 4. Stay with us. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass.
Changes here for the Pacers. Toppin, he's checked in for Walker. Benedict Mathurin comes in for Nembhard. And Aaron Nesmith subbed in for McConnell. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He did his best to light a fire under them, saying, we have to fight. Now is the moment. We have to come out of this deficit swinging. Guys?
And Allie, thank you for that. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. Nesmith out there with Tyrese Halliburton. And it's Toppin in at the center position. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Halliburton against MP. Oh, the sweet touch inside by Halliburton.
And we're seeing a great mindset from Halliburton on offense. He's attacking relentlessly and getting well rewarded for it.
The triple drop.
Prolific from deep in the first half. He's trying to continue that.
Deflected. Jacks up a 3. Oh, no good.
And as long as he keeps missing from deep, the D will keep letting him fire away. He's just off from range right now.
And here's Mathurin. He'll bring it up for Indiana. They trail by 7. And he nails it.
Important points. Tyrese Halliburton, always ready to take the big one.
Ooh, MP takes the contact and converts.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
Yeah, great play. Halliburton ferocious with the ball in his hands, using that long frame to his advantage.
Here's MP. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Yes, sir!
I just love when teams make it work down low.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by MP. He's off from 3.
That's kind of a Hail Mary there. That's the mark of desperation.
There goes MP. Now Porter shoots a 3. Money from 3.
Just a nice smooth stroke on that 3 from Porter Jr. He knows that shot very well.
Third personal foul. First team foul.
MP against Halliburton. 18 feet out. Yes, sir! And a blocking call. A chance at a three-point play.
Yeah, silky smooth with the mid-range J. Halliburton practices these types of shots all the time.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend. And what a huge moment from Halliburton. His guys give it to him for these exact reasons.
And that's an intentional foul. And Brooklyn has possession. They held a 12-point lead earlier. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Yeah, big-time moment for MP.
So neither attempt will fall that time for him. What a huge trip here.
Absolutely. You can feel the energy in this arena.
Count it.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And out of bounds, the Pacers will take it.
Oh no, that was a huge turnover. That cannot happen at this point in the game.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. Critical moment here. He's not taking any chances. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
Here's Halliburton. Let's loose for three. Oh, it doesn't go. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he'll sit the rest of this one out.
The depth they have at that spot, they're more equipped than most. Teams to handle that kind of loss.
And no good as the first free throw misses. We'll see if he can hit the second. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time.
Ouch! That was a missed opportunity. Could have put this game on ice.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. What's the best strategy for him?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a three. But they'll probably try for a two. But if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
On offense, here are the Pacers. 2-point game. Here's Siakam. Outside Mathurin. Now Siakam. To force OT. So it's a narrow victory for the Nets. Pulling it out for the W.
Great scoring effort from you tonight, MP.
These are the nights you live for, Dominic. Your shots will drop in, teammates.
Back to you, Brian.
Okay, Dominic, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for being with us. We'll see you later.
Yes, Mr. Olassie.
All right. You always say, to be the best, you got to beat the best. And tonight, you beat one of the best teams in basketball, but you did it after arriving late to the arena and missing warm-ups with your teammates. Overcoming adversity like that to take down maybe the best team in the sport? What is...
No, this was a good win. We didn't get a trophy for it, though, but the best team isn't decided now. It's decided in June.
Okay, but I'm talking to you. In your eyes, do you think that you're the best team?
I haven't been scared to say that, Mr. Alassi. You watch my videos, don't you?
Yeah.
You're a reporter, then. That's pretty easy research right there.
Well, I'm a subscriber, too.
And I appreciate your subscription. But I think you should know that I believe we're the team to beat. But what I think doesn't matter much. Now, does it? We still got to make it to the championship and win a ring to back that up. Until then, what I think is just an opinion, and everyone's got one of those.
He's about to tear it up.